Hello everyone, it is Snuster Network here back with another video, and I have something very, very interesting to discuss. So, there's been the whole thing with KAULIG Racing announcing their new driver, the 31, because of course Justin Haley left the team to go to Rickware Racing. And I believe they sent the picture that has been going around. That picture was posted, and it said Friday, which is now tomorrow, as it is Thursday afternoon. And I saw this video on YouTube that was very interesting by William Blackwell. And he's actually figured out that Kasey Kahne could be the driver driving that car. Now, it definitely sounded a bit off, a bit far-fetched, and I thought maybe he was just like clickbaiting us or something. But, I saw that the video had about 5,000 more views than he has subscribers, and he has Chase Briscoe doing his intro, so he's got to be legit enough. And I listened to the video, and I'll play a clip here.
But I believe he's the backup plan for AJ Allmendinger, so Hemrick is out there running. But why is there a July 4th, 2014 trophy behind the hand of Chris Rice? Who won that race July 4th, 2014, the Wawa 250? Kasey Kahne. Kasey Kahne has hinted multiple times over the last year and a half that he's wanting to come back to NASCAR and felt like the health got the best of him.
So yeah, it definitely makes it sound like Kasey Kahne is in fact going to be driving for KAULIG Racing. Because, I get that's a very interesting little Easter egg you would put there. On the left, you have a thing for the Wawa 250, which is the current name of the race that Kasey Kahne won. And then you can see a trophy, and you can definitely tell that it says July 4th. And so, either he was just somehow able to read that blurry writing, or you can put two and two together. Wawa 250 on the left, which is the current name of the race that was won by Kasey Kahne back when it was called the Subway Firecracker 250. And then you have a trophy that you could make out you can make out that it says July 4th. So it's very interesting. Kasey Kahne has been wanting to return to the Cup Series. I'll read a little quote from an article from a few months ago. So this is an article from Auto Week. It was posted in May 18th. And it says, quote, Kasey Kahne, who walked away from the NASCAR Cup racing prior to the 2018 season's conclusion due to health issues, says he has thought about returning to the sanctioning body's Premier Series. I think it would be great to run a stock car again, Kahne said. Kahne, now 43 years old, said his health was struggling pretty bad in 2018, and his final Cup race at Darlington Raceway on the traditional Labor Day weekend was as bad as I have ever felt. I've done a lot since then, and I think my body is in a much better place, Kahne said. It needed a rest. I needed to understand the things that I've gone through. It was a long process. I feel the way I should feel, and that's nice. So, with that article there, although it's many months old at this point, it does make sense. Kasey Kahne expressed his interest in returning to the Cup Series. He's been running dirt cars over the past few years. He ran SRX, I believe. He ran one of the SRX races. He's still been racing, and he's interested in getting back into the Cup Series. So between that article, KAULIG needing one, maybe two drivers for the Cup Series next year, and that image they posted, Blackwell also pointed out in his video, the same things that Eric Estep was talking about on his video speculating on who that could be. It can't be Zane Smith because everybody likes to point out that the arm in the picture is they like to point out the arm hair, and everyone's saying, "Oh yeah, that's definitely not Zane Smith. It's not any of those other guys." People have been saying it could be Hemrick. Eric Estep's girlfriend tried to do a whole analysis trying to find who it was. Her and Eric were thinking Hemrick, and I mean Hemrick probably would make the most sense out of KAULIG's current drivers. He's got the Cup experience with RCR in 2019. Wasn't the greatest season. He's ran some Cup races with KAULIG before. I believe, in the 16 before they brought AJ Allmendinger in as a full-time driver. So out of the current Kaulig drivers, yes, I can see Hemrick making the most sense. But that doesn't explain why there would be an old trophy and a Wawa 250 sign, or top of a Wawa 250 trophy, because Kasey Kahne did win, and I don't believe they don't hold those races on July 4th anymore. Because the Daytona weekend was moved to August a few years ago. And it's worth noting, Daniel Hemrick, he took him so long to get an Xfinity win. He finally got that win, but it was in a season finale at Phoenix for the title. It was not at Daytona. It's not on a 4th of July race. Hemrick did not win that race. Kasey Kahne did. Zane Smith definitely didn't win that race. He's down in trucks. So really, based off all the evidence and the stuff I've seen, I'm actually going to agree that Kasey Kahne will be driving the 31 for Kaulig Racing. And if he isn't, I'll be really intrigued to see who it is. And if it's somehow not Kasey Kahne, were those things in the background just Easter eggs to try to make us think it was Kasey Kahne? I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment down below if you think it's Kasey Kahne, if you think it's Hemrick, if you think it's Zane Smith, and that picture didn't mean anything. But yeah, Snuster Network out.